Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Abdullah Rahmat Prastomo with NPM 2441161. Class Management 24A. Introduction to Open Economy, Unlocking Global Markets. In today's interconnected world, the concept of an open economy plays a crucial role in shaping national policy and international relations. An open economy is an economic system that allows for the free exchange of goods, services, and capital with other countries. This is in stark contrast to a closed economy, which is self-sufficient and does not engage in international trade. Today, over 19% of countries operate as open economies. This approach can lead to numerous benefits, including increased consumer choice, access to global capital, and accelerates economic growth. However, it also presents several challenges such as exposure to global shocks and trade deficits. Understanding the dynamics of an open economy is essential for policymakers and business alike. Key features of an open economy: international trade and finance. Open economies are characterized by a high degree of international trade. This includes not only the exchange of goods and services, but also the flow of financial capital across borders. This interconnectedness allows business to access larger markets and investment opportunities. Foreign exchange market present. The foreign exchange market plays a critical role in facilitating international transactions. Open economics require mechanisms for converting currencies to enable trade and investment with other countries. Fluctuation in exchange rates can significantly impact the competitiveness of nation exports. Flow of goods, services, and investments. Open economics allow for the free flow of goods, services, and investments. This means that business can import raw materials, export finished products, and invest in foreign companies without significant restrictions. This dynamic environment fosters innovation and economic growth. These features are the building blocks that define an open economy, enabling it to participate in and benefit from the global marketplace. Measuring the openness of an economy. 1. Trade to GDP ratio. This metric calculates the sum of a country's export and imports as a percentage of its gross domestic product (GDP). A higher ratio indicates a greater degree of openness. For example, Singapore boasts a trade to GDP ratio of 3 to 6%, while the United States has a ratio of 27% as a 2023 Capital Account Openness Index. This index assesses the extent to which a country allows for the free flow of capital across its borders. Factors considered include restriction on foreign investment, currency controls, and regulation on cross-border lending. Export and import volumes. Tracking the volume of exports and import provides insight into a country's participation in international trade. Significant increases in export and import volumes can signal greater openness and integration with the global economy. By tracking these metrics, economics and policymakers can judge the degree to which a country is integrated into the global economy and assess Assess the potential impact of trade and investment policies. Benefits of embracing an open economy. Greater consumer choice. Open economics provide consumers with access to a wider variety of goods and services from around the world. This increases competition can lead to lower prices and higher quality products. Access to global capital. Open economics can attract foreign investment, providing business with access to capital for expansion and innovation. This influx of capital can also stimulate economic growth and job creation. Accelerate economic growth. By participating in international trade, open economies can specialize in the production of goods and services in which they have a comparative advantage. This specialization can lead to increases productivity and economic growth. Vietnam's GDP doubled between 2005 and 2020 after opening its economy. This benefit demonstrates the significant advantage of embracing openness and integration with the global economy. Navigating the challenge of an open economy. 1. Exposure to global shocks. Open economies are vulnerable to economic shocks that occur in other parts of the world. The 2008 financial crisis serves as a prime example, as it triggered a global recession that impacted countries worldwide. 2. Trade deficit and currency risks. Persistent trade deficits can lead to currency depreciation and increased borrowing costs. Managing currency risk is crucial for business engaged in international trade. 3. Unequal distribution of benefits. The benefits of an economy may not be evenly distributed across all segments of society. Some industries and workers may face increased competition from foreign companies, leading to job losses and wage stagnation. By understanding this challenge, policymakers can implement strategies to mitigate their impact and ensure that the benefits of openness are shared more widely. Open economy macroeconomics key models. Mandel-Fleming model is LMBP. This model extends the traditional ESLM framework to incorporate the balance of payments BP. It is used to analyze the effect of monetary and fiscal policies in an open economy under different exchange rate regimes. Balance of payment frameworks. The balance of payments (BOP) framework tracks all economic transactions between a country and the rest of the world. It is divided into the current account, which records trades in goods and services, and the capital account, which reserves of financial assets. Exchange rate regimes. Exchange rate regimes refer to the way a country manages its currency in relation to other currencies. The two main types of regimes are fixed exchange rates, where the currency is pegged to another currency or a basket of currencies, and floating exchange rates, where the currency value is determined by market forces. This provides a framework for analyzing the complex interaction between macroeconomic variables in an open economy and for evaluating the effectiveness of different policy interventions. Understanding exchange rates in an open economy. 1. Supply and demand. The exchange rate is determined by the supply and demand for a country's currency in the foreign exchange market. Factors that influence supply and demand include trade flows, investment flows, and expectations about future economic conditions. 2. Interest rate differentials. Differences in interest rates between countries can affect exchange rates. Higher interest rates tend to attract foreign capital, increasing demand for the currency and causing it to appraise. 3. Impact on trade balance and inflation. Exchange rate fluctuation can significantly impact a country's trade balance and inflation rates. A weaker currency can make exports more competitive, boosting the trade balance, but can also lead to higher import prices and inflation. For example, the depreciation of the Japanese yen in 2022 affected Japanese trade and inflation rate. Monitoring this dynamics is essential for business and policymakers operating in an open economy. Monetary and fiscal policy in an open economy. 1. Fixed exchange rates. Under fixed exchange rates, monetary policy is constrained by the need to maintain the exchange rate peg. Fiscal policy becomes a more powerful tool for influencing aggregate demands. 2. Floating exchange rates. Under floating exchange rates, monetary policy becomes more effective as changes in interest rates can influence exchange rates and aggregate demand. Fiscal policy may be less effective due to crowding out effects. 3. Capital mobility. High capital mobility can limit the effectiveness of monetary policy under fixed exchange rates, as capital flows can undermine the central bank's ability to control interest rates. This is known as the impossible trinity. This Eurozone's quantitative easing program illustrates the challenge of implementing monetary policy and multi-country open economy. Navigating these complexities requires careful coordination and a deep understanding of the interaction between monetary and fiscal policies. Open economy and globalization trends. 1. Global supply chains. The rise of global supply chains has transformed the way goods are produced and distributed. Companies now source components and services from around the world, taking advantage of lower costs and specialist expertise. 2. Major trade agreements. Trade agreements such as the World Trade Organization (WTO), the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership (RCEP), and the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement (USMCA) have reduced barriers to trade and investment, fostering greater economic integration. 3. The globalization debates. The COVID-19 pandemic and rising geopolitical tension have led to a debate about the globalization and the potential for resourcing of production. Some countries are seeking to reduce their reliance on foreign suppliers and bring manufacturing back home. For example, the Apple iPhone components come from 3 countries. These trends highlight the ongoing evolution of the open economy and the challenge and opportunities it presents. Conclusion and future perspective on open economy. 50%. Interdependence. The increasing interdependence of nations underscores the need for international cooperation and coordination on economic policies. 40% risk management, balancing the benefit of openness with the risks of global south. Trade wars and currency fluctuation requires careful risk management strategies. 10% digital integration. Integrating the digital economy into the open economy framework presents new challenges and opportunities, including issues related to data flows, cybersecurity, and taxation. Navigating this challenge and harnessing the opportunities of the open economy will be crucial for achieving sustainable and inclusive growth in the years to come.